Welcome to Bigmaqpodcast.
Welcome to Bigmaqpodcast, Bigmaqpodcast. Compliments of the year. I think we are in
New
20...
season.
New season.
Happy New Year. Don't compliments of the new season.
Happy New Year. Compliments of the season. Thank you for correcting. So today we have a special guest, Skani, so that guy. That's your username, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So bro, what's your real name?
Skanyis.
Skani, and then the surname...
Skanyis Omlambo.
Okay, Skani from Lambo, all the way from Blawa, you know?
Yes.
Original from Blawa.
Yeah, born and bred in
But
Blawa.
now you're based in Aran.
Where do you get this information?
We have to search,
Where are you getting this information from?
My brother,
Yeah.
thank you coming to the podcast, man.
Okay, thank you.
Not for getting my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. You've been... So just give us an intro, Skaniso. Who are you? I think everyone knows you from TikTok. So
Really?
you need to introduce yourself.
My name is Kanyiso, that guy.
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up comedian first, before anything else. I'm a stand-up comedian. What else?
Stand-up comedian. I saw stand-up comedian.
Stand-up comedian, actor. I used to be
MC?
a dancer. I'm an MC.
Are you a dancer though?
I used to be. I used to dance.
Can you move, bro?
I used to break dance and do all the flips and flops and shit.
Okay. And then so we're gonna just jump into the question.
And I'm an accountant.
You're an accountant.
I'm dead
By
serious.
profession.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're just gonna this mic. Let me try to. Let's keep on rolling. Let's keep on rolling.
Why can't you believe that I'm an accountant? What's wrong with that?
With those funny jokes that you make on TikTok, there's no. Okay.
Yeah.
So question number one, can you just briefly introduce yourself about your background?
Okay, I was born and bred in Blawa, Epumula.
Yeah.
It's known for Anzema Donkin. It's known for
Donkin.
yeah.
Okay.
It's the last ghetto before you go to my plot.
Plot,
Yeah,
okay.
my plot. Sakuna ma donkeys ji.
I know garage family go.
I know we are Nekuno because food and stuff, looking for greener vegetables and stuff. So my
Exactly.
donkeys are nowhere to get. So
Get
now
to.
because of that, people call it a donkey.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, I'm from there. Well, yeah.
That's Kanyiso.
I think that's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah. I was
Okay,
born-
no.
Yeah.
Cool,
Then I
no
moved
problem.
to Harare 2018, where I did Shoko Top Comedian. I won that. And from then it's
So yeah,
been...
big things.
I am a big thing. Okay, what are you talking about?
Yeah, big thing.
I
No,
am
I've
a
been
big
seeing you
thing.
on TikTok. I think the first video I saw, it was in South Africa. I was like, this guy. So every time I scroll, this guy comes up and say, who is this now?
yeah,
And then I started watching your videos.
Well, I think I'm big.
You
I think I'm big.
No, you're big.
I think
you're
I'm big.
Okay, so question number two. What inspired you to pursue comedy?
Nothing else to do. Nothing else that I was good at. Well, I think I was not good at anything else except making people laugh. Like I noticed that I have this thing. When you're around me, there's this vibe.
There's this way people start laughing and stuff.
There's this happy vibe, So from then I was like, yeah, Then I started learning about it. Then I realized that there are actually people making money out of creating that
But
vibe.
how is the industry in Zimbabwe?
It's good and bad. If you have your connections, if you know the right people, it's good. If you don't, then you're screwed.
But I feel like you guys, you turn up to be influencers more than comedians.
It's because being a stand-up comedian itself does not have money.
Or it doesn't pay. So you don't have any
Not
comedy
that
house.
Not really, not anymore. It's a collective of comedians who want to do shows regularly. So we come together as comedians.
And then you form up something, come up with an event, and then you start a comedian stand-up show.
Yeah. Apart from just like a comedy house where let's go to a comedy place. No,
and then
we
on
don't.
social media, there's nothing. Do you get clients or it's just
Here and there.
exposing yourself so
Here
that
and
you can
there.
get that exposure?
Here and there. I can't say it's being, because that's where being an MC comes from. People come to a comedy show, then they say, it's quite funny, then they invite you to, that's where it comes through. So, but being a stand-up comedian on its own,
Doesn't
like
pay.
maybe say I don't know about South Africa. Maybe
South Africa it pays.
I can be a stand-up comedian all day.
Exactly. Well, some of the Zim guys now, I'm start seeing them in the South African scene and stuff.
So here in Zim, it's quite slow. So you end up, that's why you realize people
maneuvering to other
looking
ventures.
for money. You know, at the end of the day,
At
the end of the day, you can't be popular and broke.
And like, this guy is famous, but nothing. He
Yes,
doesn't
we
have
chase
any-
them combi, and you lose that respect.
Exactly. So question number 3, what is the most exciting project that you have done or that you are doing?
It was special class. It was a sitcom that we did 2019, and it ran for like 3 seasons. It's a classroom setup.
It's a classroom setup where comedians are.
In class, and we are just riff-raffing.
So what did made it stop?
Yeah.
Funding and stuff.
Funding and the story stopped.
It becomes
Yeah,
endless. We're like, let's end
we're
this
like,
thing.
no. But mostly it was funding. Because it didn't make sense to keep on making something
Something that is not bringing in money again. Okay, let's go to question number 4. Can you share your recent achievement and your milestone in your career?
Wow.
Like my awards
And Dina Kana Award. I'm dead serious. I was nominated once in my lifetime, and I've been doing comedy for like 7 years now. And
so there's no association that gives you awards or
there
something?
there is awards. There are numbers. There are arts awards. There are
Nothing that side. You're home with.
no. I'm not yet that funny, I guess.
No, you're funny.
I guess.
I think you're funny, but a little bit controversial. Like this guy.
That's the art.
That's the art.
That's the art.
You
That's
need
that.
to
Well,
bring
for me, my consolation is I'm not yet that funny. You should
But
be.
do you
I'm
feel that-
dead serious. If they still feel like they can ignore you, then you're not yet funny.
But it does numbers on TikTok.
Nah, yeah, numbers, yeah, I get it, but those that,
And the feedback from the people, how do you get like?
yeah, people love my stuff.
But can't you start your own thing as a comedian?
I'm
Like,
trying to. So we've been part of a group or a company, an organization. I was under something, right? Then last year we stopped. Last year, beginning of last year, we stopped working together. Money issues. Like,
When it comes to payment, it becomes a problem.
it didn't make sense. We keep on doing this, and I can't be coming to work every day. Then I don't get paid.
And then, it
So
doesn't
the
make sense.
arrangement was, let's do what you do. When we have work that's paying, we come together, we do work. So that's the arrangement now. So
Okay.
in essence, I'm on my own. I'm now on my own.
Yeah, just doing your own thing.
So I'm trying to. It was interesting getting a call from you. I'm like, okay. So
Yeah,
it's actually starting.
What we are trying as a podcast is to expose you guys in South Africa.
Yeah.
Because me, my fan base is from South Africa. It's not from, they don't. No one knows me this side. But if I go to SA, they're like, wow, we saw your content. What are you doing? So with stand-up comedians, I think you get more jobs that side.
Yeah, I'm thinking of visiting. I will
that's
never
fine.
move to SA. The reason why I can't move to SA is because I've moved so much here in Zim, in the comedy rank, that I can't go to SA and start from zero again.
I think if you're
don't
going to
have-
SA right now, it's just going to look for exposure.
Not to perform.
Exposure, but you're there.
I guess, but starting from zero, my guy. Starting from zero sucks. Took me 7 years to get here, so I go back to SA and do another 7 years foot.
No, but what I feel about SA, man, in Zim it's hard to get very famous than SA. Because in
guess,
Zim,
yeah,
if you check the numbers, we have
true.
16 million according to what to the census. South Africa 60 million.
60 mil, yeah, definitely.
And we have like 3 million of Zimbabwe on your own people only. So
Yeah, true that. I guess. I don't know, just visit, and it's nice.
visit when you see.
It's nice if you're a visitor. They treat you better. If you visit there, they were like, guy from Zimbabwe. But then if you live there,
Exactly.
it's a different. You're now part of the roster. Now part of
They
the.
roast you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to question number 5. How do you define success in your field? Before you answer that, are you an upcoming or you are there? Or you are still upcoming?
From day one, I'm a stand-up comedian. Don't put
So there's no
upcoming.
upcoming, there's no nothing.
No.
So how do
Upcoming
you
way,
define-
coming way. Coming from
Coming
what?
up from who?
I've always been a comedian. I've always been an artist. I've always been nothing, no upcoming, no new, no what, no. I'm always
But where
been.
does that word come from? I mean, upcoming.
It's putting a
bracket.
bracket on your craft. Kuti, you are still new. You're still new. You're
So,
still new.
where do you stop when you say now I'm famous? Are you still up? I don't understand. Because
I think when you start getting paid,
that's when you stop.
yeah, but it does not make sense because someone
we've been getting paid for this time.
You understand?
So now we are
yeah, because you didn't know me does not mean I was not doing anything.
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So yeah, but I'm success. You say success. Success is I think achieving a specific goal from day one. Yes, to
From where you started.
from the reason what made you start this whole thing. If you achieve that, for me, that's success.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. And for question number 6, an advice that you can give for someone who's upcoming, someone who's just started comedy. I'm trying to delete this one.
It's okay.
For someone who's starting like today, I want to start
Have a
comedy.
plan. Have a plan.
Yeah.
Write jokes.
Right.
Right? Have a plan and write jokes. Like if you're starting and you find yourself going for 2 days without writing jokes, you are losing. You are not yet there. Write jokes every day.
So do you come up with new ideas every day? Like, I need to come up with something.
Every single day. Well, not now, but every single day. It might not turn out to be a good set, right?
Exactly.
It might not turn out to be a good joke, but every single day I write something.
come up with
I have to write something. You have to, because you have to keep on pushing the limits of your brain. You
Exactly.
have
No,
to.
that's
I met you today. There are things that from the time I walked in here up until I go home, there's a lot you can write. So every day, if you're starting, don't worry about performing yet. Don't worry about money yet. All you have to do, worry about being funny.
Exactly.
Be funny that you don't have to charge.
Exactly.
People charge themselves.
Oh, people charge themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. Can you share a memorable experience or a story that relates to your work as a comedian?
Katt Williams. Katt Williams' story.
That guy.
Katt Williams' story is very much, I very much relate to him. In my own sphere, I'm thinking I could be Katt Williams in another life. In terms of, I'm funny, my guy. That much I know.
No,
I
know.
don't need no one to come and say, even come watch me perform and say, I know this guy is funny. I think, yeah, I
I
guess.
was like, this game, this guy.
I guess.
But I feel like Katt Williams, on that issue when he was exposing people, as a person, you can exposing those big names.
Yeah.
You need to have big lawyers and stuff because everyone is going to come for
But
you.
the thing is, from how things are, he didn't say anything that we didn't know.
Exactly. So I was like, this guy didn't expose anyone. Because it seems
And on
like
top,
he's
and on
talking
top
about
of
stories
that,
have been-
he was not exposing people. He was responding to people. That's what people are missing.
I think that's why
All these
everyone
people,
so-
all these people who he was talking about
he was responding to them.
came to that show. They did that interview before him. That's why he kept on asking, why did you ask such the entertainer that question?
okay.
So he was actually responding. Anyway, why I'm saying that is the hard work that I've been putting in comedy. I don't have as much comedy specials like Katt Williams has, but the effort that I've been putting and the respect that I get from other comedians, the very same comedians that give me that much respect, don't.
No, I get you.
You're always you're funny, but no one puts you on. No one wants you to be part of their show. No one wants to.
No, I think sometimes it's all about timing as well. When your time is time, you will see that this guy now it's his
And
time.
at the same time, as in comedy, I can't put someone who's funnier than me to perform before me. I can't do that.
What?
He will still. It's all about bars. It's all about bars. So I bring someone who's not funnier than me. He leaves this show. He leaves the audience here. Someone a
then you
little
put
bit.
them there.
Then I come. Then there is a difference. But then you get someone who's funny. Let's say you put Trevor Noah. Not now.
Not now.
No, now I'm no longer scared of him no more. I've heard his material. I'm like, okay, all right. It's the great stories that you're telling that are now funny, but you put Trevor Noah before me, I would definitely die.
You're like, no, this one is going after
Because
me.
the way
Trevor Noah,
Dave Chappelle,
yeah.
the way people are laughing, people are crying while he's saying jokes. And I don't even have one joke that
will
can make people cry
or laugh or
from laughing.
something.
You understand? They might laugh, but I might not reach level right Dave Chappelle. So in a way, people, there is that gap that might be seen. So workers, comedians get gigs because you don't disturb.
Okay.
Trevor Noah will not let Kumba open for you.
Exactly. So you must, since you are from blues, so you mostly relate from people from South Africa, right? Like most of comedians, like content.
No, not
Or
really.
you watch them just like, let me watch.
You have to know, as an artist generally,
You have to know
know things. Not just know things. Know things. Let's talk about astronauts. No shit. Say something, one or two. Let's talk about jets. Let's talk about know something. So it's what you realize with stand-up comedy, it's all about I. It's all about I. If you go on stage and say I, chances of you sounding like someone else are very slim. If you're really true to what you're saying, so I'm not a Rasta. I like this. I like that. I grew up there. So it's all about me. So when I watch other people, other comedians in SA, I see their I. So
this one is different from this.
so for me, it does not matter where I am. It's always my story.
Tell your story.
Yeah. So if I go to Zambia, I'll still tell the same jokes, the same stories that I'm telling here in Zambia, because it's I.
I am myself.
Yeah. So it's I in Zambia, I in Kenya, I in the States.
The same thing.
Still the same thing. So if your story is true, it's relatable. If I'm going to be talking about using a toilet paper on toilet, everyone uses toilet paper on toilet. You don't have to be Zimbabwean, you don't have to. But then I do have jokes that relate to Zimbabweans only. Yeah, you have to adapt to the space so that you're funnier than.
Because that's where you get more people understanding you what you are saying. Okay, so number 9, how do you stay motivated and productive?
Smoke weed.
Oh, the international.
Well,
But that one is
I
the
watch.
first one.
Yeah, definitely. I feel very low. I roll a joint. Then I look for people that are doing good. I start watching comedians that are doing good. If your life is perfect, then I smoke a joint. Then I start meditating with you, and I'm jealous in what you're doing. Then I'm like, I need to write.
You need to write, but this guy is waking me up.
Yeah.
That's like,
So I get competition motivates me.
okay. Question number 10. This one is a bit, but it's fine. Keys. What are the keys, qualities, or skills needed to excel in your field?
Being funny.
First one. That's the first
Being funny.
quality or the
Yeah.
first skill.
Being funny. Being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And writing, putting the effort. So you have to be funny.
You have to
In
be
fact,
funny.
you
That's
have
one.
you have to write. You have to put in the effort. You have to be true to yourself. Can the jokes be about you? Don't
Start getting to other people.
diluting. We call it appreciating other people's jokes. I can do the day walker set here in Harar, and no. You have to put in the work, be real and be authentic. Say your story. Don't say other people's jokes.
Just tell your story. Okay, so let's go to question number 11. Can you share any lessons you have learned from your failures in your mistakes? Because everyone is learners.
Trust no one. Trust no fucking one in this industry. In this, no, trust. You are your own person. You
So trust is a big thing in your industry.
You understand, Guti? In this industry, everyone wants to get to the top. So I have to use every resource around me to get to the top. If it means using you, I will.
All right.
And stick to your plan. Stick to your plan. The other thing is and another lesson is know when to make certain jokes. No, comedic timing is very important. Know when to say certain jokes. There are jokes that are not yet matured here in Zim. In America, you can talk about disabled jokes. Here in Zim, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
How many minutes do we have for battery? 2 minutes. Yeah. So we need to just chop it off as quickly as we can. How many minutes did we record? 12.
25.
Abuja, a podcast. You can say anything. You don't pause. You continue.
25.
Okay. So 2 minutes. Let's just jump into that game because there are a lot of questions there.
Sure.
Yeah, since the okay, so question number 11 you've answered. Question number 12. How is your creative process? Like, I'm talking about dropping your
No, but like it's a creative process, right? It's before I perform a joke, before I even write it, it's a concept. I think of a concept. I play it over and over in my head, try to find a joke around it, test it on people, tell you this. I would never say, let me tell you this joke. No, just having a conversation, then throw in my thought and see. Then you laugh, and I'm like, okay, you know, it can go for like weeks. It can go for like weeks just doing that with one joke. Then I write it down. Then I perform it. Now, because I've said it to a lot of people with different way, now so then that's my creative process.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you handle criticism or feedback?
I've been on it.
Like when you see people commenting nice things on your
well, nice things, definitely nice things are nice. You like back.
when you criticism, like, no.
Honest criticism, at times, you're a comedian. It's believed that a comedian is never offended.
Yeah.
In fact, it should be like that because you offend everyone in whatever you say. Whatever joke that you're giving, you're definitely offending someone in some way.
Obvious.
Yeah.
It's not everyone.
So you shouldn't be offended yourself with someone said with wapera. When we can actually see with your numbers are actually going down. But you try to find as a comedian, you have to appreciate by making a joke. You have to give us a joke.
Whether it's good or bad, give us something.
Give us a joke.
Question number 14. What are the common misconceptions about your profession as a comedian? But it's a profession.
People think comedians have money.
I think everyone thinks that when you're on, when you're on the social media platforms.
Yeah, well, like, I guess, but another thing is that, like I said earlier on, misconception is that comedians are never offended.
They're never offended?
I will get offended one. I'll get offended, then I can go on my own home and rant on the boys like, but no, Jerry, I want to comment here. Look at this comment.
No.
Yeah, but that we perform. Like, I know it's a secret that other people should not know. That we freestyle on stage.
So if I ask you, repeat that joke, you're like,
I'll probably do it word for word. Because
if you're freestyling, you have to
no, I'm saying rarely do we freestyle.
Yeah.
Rarely.
It's rarely.
But most of the time, 80% of my set on stage is written down. 80% of Trevor Noah's jokes, Dave Chappelle, whatever. 80%. I can even put it at 90%. Are written down. You might even have 10 minutes. Of course, there are people like Andrew Schutz. He has a special way. He says, not even. I'm not even taking him out of it. He says with working the crowd. So in essence, we are saying he's freestyling. But no.
It's not freestyling.
No. I have a joke down there that I wrote it some time ago. Then I come on stage and because I'm saying it now and you are responding to me, then I respond with a joke.
Okay.
Because I've written so many jokes. Like I've written so many jokes about a nightcap. Right? So the day I see a nightcap per stage, on the audience, then I get there, then people are like, he was just ripped right now.
So tell me something, since you're saying every joke that you perform is written down, so when you're booked for an event, do you get that telescope that you'll be saying first topic?
No, we're not yet there in Zim.
When you get the telescope, like first question, let me run with this one.
Not yet.
Okay, question number 5.
Well, I don't know, maybe in other productions, but nah. No.
So how do you stay updated and informed with the latest technology and the latest platforms, like in your field?
You have to, well,
You have to do research.
you have to do research. You have to do research. Zokupinda kuti trending news.
Yeah, because now there's another TikTok maybe somewhere that we
You
don't know
understand?
that is running also.
But you, having a niche, having your, you know that. I know that if I open such a page, and such a page,
get
and such
the
a
trends and
newspaper,
stuff.
and such a place, and so I know if I go on Twitter, there are certain people that I look for that are on my timeline. So for me, it's specific. What comes on, like it's supposed to be, what comes on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, is specific to what I like, because they ask you those questions that.
And you have to respond.
They ask you those questions. What do you like? Then you click. So everything I see is something that I would want to see. So yeah, research.
Okay.
Read the news. Watch news.
Question 16. Can you share any collaboration that you are doing right now, or any projects that you are in
I
right now?
have no project.
At the moment, there's
I have
nothing.
no project. I have no collaboration. I am looking for one.
You're
I'm
looking for one.
Yeah. I'm just me. I'm just an artist.
But I think stand-up
trying.
comedian in Zim needs a little bit of push.
Yeah, we need to be serious as comedians ourselves, because in as much as we need a push, right now, what Pro Max, Showmax.
Yeah, Showmax.
If Showmax was to come to Zim right now and say, give us 10 comedians that can give us 30 minutes, we might not get a good, yeah, we might not get
You might not a good content
about
there.
6. We might not get 6 comedians that can give us a good 30
30 minutes. Eish.
So we need to work. We need to work. That's why comedians that realize that some of us are lazy. They leave.
But what I feel is like, we have few real ones, real comedians like that can run for 1 hour set
Yeah.
without stopping.
Yeah.
And then we get those ones who try, they're influencers, they're comedian one day, tomorrow they're influencers.
Ooh, then there are those that think that because it says comedian on my Facebook or my TikTok or my what.
Yeah.
These TikTok guys, I'll say this. These TikTok comedians.
It's not comedy.
It is comedy.
Yeah.
It is comedy. It's a part of comedy, right? And don't mistake that for stand-up comedy.
Yeah, but stand-up is another thing.
Stand-up comedy is pretty much the whole art thing, the word art itself, the whole genre of
comedy.
entertainment. Because if you're on stage, you are a director,
Yeah.
you're a producer. On stage, on that day while I'm doing it, I'm a writer, I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm the whole package of entertainment on that. And what goes. You say mistake, this was. But unlike acting, we can say, Katt, yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. Let's edit it.
But when there is live people, we can't do that.
We can't continue.
Yeah, if you're dying, you're dying.
Question number 17. How do you balance your personal life and your professional life? Since you're a comedian, I think when you speak serious things, everyone will start laughing. You're like, I'm serious, these guys are laughing.
Yeah. So Skanyiso, that guy,
Yeah, Skanyiso, that guy.
is an artist, is a performer. He is not even this guy right now. Right?
Yeah, I feel the vibes now that this guy is different.
It's because that person knows nothing.
Exactly.
That's just a character. That's just a persona.
So you're like, you have a switch. You switch. Then you're like, now I'm in the mood now.
Then I'm now a stand-up comedian.
I'm now Skanyiso,
then
man, that guy.
I call it derolling.
Derolling.
When it's called derolling, where you get into the role.
Oh,
Out
it's like an
the-
actor. You have to come in
yes.
character and then switch back again into reality.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why the Joker died in character, because he couldn't get out of character anymore. When those guys go for counseling after acting, they go for counseling which no Budam character.
Like Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, I don't think he does. He goes out of the character.
He does.
And when he does, everyone will be like, you go
I'm sure
back
he's
to
a
the...
father. He's a father who looking at him like, hey, yo, shut the fuck up. Mr. Bean is home.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, the balance, you have to know when to switch on the switch. Because that's why we have people like, fuck, People like Ray Vines.
Yeah.
He does not get out of Ray Vines.
He's still
He
in,
has to be Melusi. He has to be that mwana wa mama wake at some point.
but he doesn't look at it.
And then you get back to the guy who's writing jokes, who's performing for the people on the internet, and you switch off.
You switch off, you're like, no, this
Yeah,
is
he
time
does
for
not.
serious thing.
He does not.
Ray.
Free fall really kills. That's why you get into depression. Because you are
Exactly.
seeing the world through someone who has no problems.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you have to roll. Get out of character.
And number 18, can you share your mentors or your role models within your industry?
Within my industry, Doc Vigela is a good.
Doc Vigela is,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I've seen the name.
Is a mentor. He's helped me a lot. One of the few comedians who actually put me through, put me into the game. Then there's Ntando Van Moyo in Bulawayo. He did a great work for me when I started. The late Clive.
I've seen those names, but I didn't know who they are.
Well, they're the biggest name stand-up comedians in
Yeah,
Zim.
when
What
I
the fuck
say
are you
the
talking
top
about?
10 comedians in Zim, I see Clive. I say, who is this now?
Clive was the funniest. Clive was the funniest. Clive was the funniest in Zim. Fine, we could have. Clive was the funniest. We might not get someone as funny as Clive.
He passed away or is still
Yeah, he
alive?
passed away, I think 2-3 years ago.
Rest in peace, Clive. And number 19, now this one we have to answer it because all the ladies need to know. Need to know this one. Do you have a girlfriend?
No,
or are
I
you in a
don't.
relationship?
No, I don't.
So he had it.
No, I don't.
Are you available?
Apparently,
Or
no
you're
one
not even
believes me.
searching?
Apparently, no one believes me. Mimi, I'm a celebrity. Mimi. You spend the whole year meeting people like
Nothing
that.
else.
Yeah. One part of my life that is not
That is
making
boring.
sense.
Is it boring or is it not making sense?
Not
Or it's
making
not
sense.
making sure?
And that is-
It's not making sure.
This Mjolo thing, you have to have a heart, a good one.
No, but me at this time, I think it makes sense. You just have to take someone who has the same character as you,
No,
who is more crazier than you. Yeah.
no, we can't have two me's in the house. No, I need someone who's going to say, hey,
Now we need to be serious.
we're at home now. Hey, get out of character. I don't need someone who's going to be encouraging that.
Okay, so now it's the game time.
Okay,
So the game is called One Must Go.
all right.
So I'll give you two names,
Yeah.
comedians. This is a comedian edition. Cool. So I'll give you two names, and then one must go.
I get it.
Okay, number one, Madam Boss or My Titi.
My teeth.
My Titi.
My teeth are no bond in naked.
But My Titi must go. Or must stay.
Must stay. Madam
Oh,
Boss
Madam-
must go.
Madam Boss must go.
But then she did a good thing. She owns a crash now. I brought her back. Back. She actually is using the fame. Everyone wants
Exactly.
to
That's
take
how it
1 hour.
must work for you, I
Exactly,
think.
exactly. Yeah, but no, she's not funny.
She's not.
She
She's
must
not an
go.
influencer, comedian /
I'll
famous
be
person.
killed for this.
Yeah, you'll be cute for this one. And then number two, Comic Pastor or Nigel. These are two friends. You need to choose. Make sure
I'll go yeah.
these brothers are friends.
I'll go with Comic Pastor because I've seen him perform. As for Nigel, he'll go with Comic Pastor.
Okay. And then
Besides, there's a big body going to rover. I have to go with Muna.
number three, Baba Tensen Sabu Varazi.
Sabuk Varasi. Baba Tinsin, Anuita Neswe.
Baba Tensen.
And then as Baba Tinsin came to Zimbabwe, people believe in the woods with stand-up comedy. Baba Tinsin has a chat with Sekesavano, a pet as a 2 liter a Coca-Cola per stage.
Atanza kuseka sawa. We are not paying.
Ngati mira ndokupedzera Coca-Cola. Vanhu vakati ko joke, ngati mira so Baba Tinsin ngaendi must go.
Sabu Ngasa.
Yes, Abongaza, Sabuvarazi Anogona.
And then number four, we are going to South Africa now. Trevor No or Pop-Ups.
Pop-ups.
Pop-Ups must go or he must stay.
I must stay. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing the two. Trevor Noah must go.
Yeah?
Trevor Noah must go. Just
Trevor
like
Noah.
Pop-ups. Why? Trevor. Yeah, Trevor Nkambo, well,
Ngamugara wa America.
he's gotten his share.
Oh.
It's now Pop-ups in Nkambo shy now. But besides,
Oh, he has gotten his
in
passion.
I would say bar for bar, Pop-ups is funnier.
than Trevor.
Yeah.
But I feel like Trevor is for the white people. And then Mpopops is for the people.
Trevor understood the corporate of
Of
comedy.
doing comedy.
Yeah, he understood the corporate of doing comedy. And as a regular person, I'm a comedian from the rough. This is my underground. So definitely go with Mpopops. Not that I'm saying Mpopops is an underground, but Mpopops is funny outside.
Okay, and number 5, last one. Katt Williams or David Chappelle?
No one must go. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart must go.
No, Kevin Hart. One must go.
I'll go with Dave. I'll go with Katt Williams must go. Katt Williams must go. Tosarana Dave Chappelle.
My brother, this episode we are closing. Thank you for coming. Any message to your fans?
Guys, invite me to your things. I'm a funny guy. I do stand up. Mostly I do stand up. I have clean jokes. The TikTok and there's mama's ass. But I know because but I'm a clean guy. I have clean jokes. I have really funny jokes. So hire me to your stuff. 5 minutes. I promise you I will never say a cuss word, not even one. Not even doing up a stage. I won't say shit. No. I promise you.
No, so to our subscribers, I'm gonna put his handle on the bottom. When we finish this, somewhere here. So I'm gonna put his Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and his booking number, booking email. And don't forget to subscribe on the channel. Our TikTok handles is Bigmaqpodcast at TikTok, Facebook, Bigmaqpodcast, WhatsApp. There's WhatsApp channel now, Bigmaqpodcast, where you can create your own community and then you start posting your content.
If your content is nice, people will look for you and follow you.
On Instagram, Bigmaqpodcast. If you want to contact us, email us at info.bigmaqpodcast@yahoo.com. And then you can WhatsApp us on 0778 043 556. If you're not in Zimbabwe, just put a +263, the code first, and then you put the number. This episode was proudly sponsored by Afrotopia Cafe.